Hey, how's it going, guys? Just want to talk real quick the Bears and an update on Brett Favre. He's in the Division Two. So anyway, I'll start with the Bears. I'm extremely pissed off. I didn't make a video last night because I was pissed. I haven't been watching any highlight shows, NFL Game Day Final, Sports Center, because I don't want to watch any highlights on the Bears. I don't want to do it. They lost yesterday. Cutler, 4 interceptions. All four to D'Angelo. Two of them weren't his fault. Yeah, I'm pretty sure two of them. Johnny Knox just stopped on his routes, didn't even really try to do shit, and they got picked off. One of his interceptions was taken back to the house. That was the game-winning interception touchdown. Their offensive line pretty much throughout the game sucked. There were times in that game where the offensive line gave Jay Cutler time to throw the ball. And get intercepted. But he did have time to throw the ball. They did have some good drives going. And really they had the ball on the fucking 1 yard line, and they challenged it, and Earl Bennett had a really good play, and they challenged him. He was down on the 1 yard line, and Cutler, instead of like fucking running the ball to a person who runs the ball all the time or throwing the ball, they give it to Cutler, and as he dives out and spreads the ball out, it gets knocked out. So there you go, fucking 2 turnovers in the red zone, right there with that pick six and fucking that fumble. 6 turnovers altogether, if I didn't say that already. I don't know how many sacks, but I know there are a lot. I know there are like 4. I don't even know. There's a lot. I know in one of my last videos, the overrated players was my second one was Hainsworth. That fucker had a good game. He had a really good game. I stand corrected. Albert Hainsworth, I have a little bit more respect for you. I still don't like you, but you had a pretty good game against us, against a shitty offensive line. Congratulations. Thumbs up to you. Our defense played great. I will give thumbs up to the defense. 2 real thumbs up to the defense. DJ Moore, you are my hero. I like the hairstyle too. Pick six, really good. Israel Donajay on that one too. Pick six. DJ Moore had another pick six, but it was taken back because of the delayed game call on the Redskins on that same play. It was taken back. Donajay had a pretty good game. Peppers had a good game too. He didn't get any sacks, I don't think, but he got in the face of McNabb a few times, which is pretty good. Urlacher had a good game. I saw him make some pretty good tackles. Briggs went out in the first quarter. Iwu comes in, and Iwu played. He didn't play on a Briggs level, but he played pretty solid. He made some good tackles. I think it was a 4th down stop too that he made. Yeah, Terrain. He had 21 yards. Terrain is the Redskins running back who was filling in for Clinton Portis. He had 125 yards on 21 carries. I think he had 2 fumbles. The Bears had some turnovers too. They were playing inspired defense, but they were on the field a lot, and they got ran all over. But in that first half, they had a pretty good stout defense, but towards the end of the second half, they were just tired, and you can see when the Bears are getting beat, and they're on the field all the time, and their offense just can't do shit. Their defense just gets like, fuck it, they don't do shit, because if their offense ain't gonna do shit, they're tired, and doesn't seem like they are playing as inspired as they were, the first 3 quarters or 3.5 quarters at least. But Charles Tillman had a couple fumbles. Peanut Tillman always knocks the ball out. I think he pioneered that shit. That club, he fucking punches it like fucking pretty good. Anyway, I want to talk about Brett Favre. Played the Packers. Watched that whole game till the 2-minute warning, and my satellite goes out. There's thunderstorms going through the area all night last night. My satellite goes out at like 1:56 left in the game. After a quick little screen pass to Percy Harvin, like going into the 2-minute warning, and my satellite goes out and comes back on with the interview while they're interviewing Aaron Rodgers after the game. I'm like, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me, right? So I haven't watched any highlight shows, as I said in the beginning of the video, because I don't want to watch anything about the Bears. I'm scared, because they're going to talk shit so much about the Bears, about how they suck. So what I hear, though, from people telling me, it was like a goal line stand or something like that, and he could have ran it in, but he didn't, and he threw an interception, and that could have won the game. They drove down the field, and today they're saying he has a fractured ankle. Brett Favre has a fractured stress fracture on his ankle. That's why he didn't run it in, and he might not start next week. His consecutive streak of 291 games, I think it is, probably will be broken. This will be a developing story. Going through this week, going into week 8, Tavares Jackson probably, maybe will get the start. You don't know. We'll see. It'll be interesting to see. Obviously, Brett Favre, they brought him in. He was fucking retired pretty much, and they brought him in. So if Brett Favre can and wants to play, they should play him, and they have an obligation to play him. But if he can't, look for Tavares to go. So that's very interesting. Brett Favre, fractured ankle, that's what it is. So anyway, I'm a pissed off Bears fan. Horrible loss yesterday. Horrible offense. But what can you do? That's how it's been since '07. So thanks a lot. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.